Stillness and blessings, love and light, health and wholeness to everybody. Stillness and blessings, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and blessings, love and light, health and wholeness. Y'all know the motto, feel good for no reason at all. It is your host and co-pilot Sabu the God under the direction of my higher self, divine source. I hope everybody in that highest version of your authentic self, under the direction of your higher self, which is divine source. Because we are all the sparks of the all, extensions of the all. That don't mean we're apart from it. That means we are a part of it. So I hope everybody feeling good for no reason at all. In the highest version of your authentic self. Give y'all a little sage. We're going to get off into these 4 words of the day. But before that, we're going to go into a little brief meditation. We're going to take a few deep breaths. Clear our mind. To clear your inner space. And think positive. Inhale. Release. Hold it. Inhale. Hold it. Release. Hold it. Inhale. Hold it. And release. That should have been tuned up, tapped in, and turned you up a little bit. The energy is powerful after this full moon. It was heavy on me over the weekend. And yesterday, it's lightening up more and more. We got to integrate it or it's going to feel uncomfortable. That's my point. In this Piscean, I'm loving this Piscean placement that we in right now. Cause speaking of the energy, it's a high frequency of love in the atmosphere. If you be in love, you can feel it. And if you're not, starting your day with love. That's my point. How many of us actually get up upon our grand rising and tell ourselves, I love you, self, or just say I love me? Not have to go to the mirror, but just tell yourself that. How many of us do that? I pretty much know the answer to that, because we go so consumed in placing our love somewhere else. But you gotta start telling yourself, I love me, man. I tell yourself, I love me, I love you, self. To change your life, you have to want to change your life. It's your life. And to anybody who don't came to that conclusion, you know that you had to come to that conclusion all by yourself. It ain't no warning signs when it's your time to shine, but you're gonna go through something. Your life is the preparation. And I'm saying that because when all hell break loose and we in a position to do the right thing, most times we won't. And I don't use derogatory language, much, because I'm disciplining myself and I'm fasting from cursing. But that's fucked up. When all hell break loose and we're in a position to do the right thing, most times we won't. We'll sit back and watch some messed up stuff go down. I think we all like to think we all in control of our destinies, don't we? But so much of our lives are actually shaped by other people's choices, if you think about it. I'm saying that to say Don't allow yourself to be put into a position or situation where you deciding somebody else's life for them or vice versa. Because I can't decide your life for you. You got to. And I'm sure I'm not giving nobody power over my life to decide my life for me. What type of fool would I be? In the frequency of love, to feel love, you gotta be love. And we tune in and out of that frequency all day, you know, depending on what's going on, the situations, the occurrences, or events in our life. But my point is, the events in our lives is not the dictator of our emotions. Because most of the time, if we're not in control of our emotions will control everything that's going on. And it's not supposed to be like that. It's crazy how we grow up, we become adults, only to have to reconnect with the child within. Many people that say they love you don't really love you. And even me saying this, I feel restrictions based on the condition of what we was taught love is. But when we really pay attention to life and our experiences and analyzation of ourselves and others, and learning to be shaped and molded by these things and the events in our lives, you know, you find out that many people that say they love you don't really love you. They only love the way you love yourself. What is your attracting quality? What is it about you that causes things to happen? Be conscious. We are bigger than the world around us. The world exists through me. The world exists through you. That should be an affirmation. I am bigger than the world around me. The world exists through me. Because that's one of my affirmations. So I share that. I am bigger than the world around me. The world exists through me. I am bigger than the world around me. The world exists through me. And if you think about it, it's the highest truth in the world, because nothing exists unless you put your attention to it. Are you waiting for a sign? Are you waiting for a message? A symbol? Or have you become a sign or a message or a symbol for others? Don't wait on it. Become it. I said that to say self-empowerment empowers every self that it comes in contact with, whether you want it or not. It's a need to stop entertaining gossip and speculation. If you don't know, keep your mouth shut, straight up. Why create karma in your life about some mess you ain't even got the facts about? That'll keep you in a place that you don't want to be. I'm saying that to say the first became the last because we forgot ourselves. In this awakening, in this ascension, the last is first because we remember. Now you got to show and prove. With that, I love y'all, family. I hope everybody's still feeling good for no reason at all. We're going to proceed to the 80K loop, book 2, Law of Life. We're still on retreats and foci, which means focus. We're on page 442. I think this section is maybe short for the day, but we're on page 442. And the topic is the Temple of Lord Tabor. The temple or retreat of Lord Tabor is in the American Rocky Mountains. I'm going there soon to meditate. The retreat of Lord Tabor is in the American Rocky Mountains, an extremely beautiful place produced by the glories of nature. It is vastly jeweled by crystal being used abundantly. There is a fountain of rainbow hues. It is illumined through a radiant action of constantly changing colors. Lord Tabor governs the power of the Rocky Mountains range from this focus. The Cave of Symbols is the Ascended Master Saint Germain's retreat in America. It is in the Rocky Mountains, in or near Wyoming. It has been there for hundreds of centuries. There is a medium-sized cavern at the entrance, from the ceiling of which hangs various colored stalactites of many occult symbols. At the far end of the cavern are 3 arches of various colors for different occasions. These open into a domed, 12-angled room of various colors. It is about 60 feet in diameter. Here is the radio of 3 planes of operation invented by Leonora with a transparent case. Next to this room is the chemical laboratory. Then comes the electrical laboratory. Here is the atomic accelerator, a chair of golden color without mechanism. The instrument which increases the vibratory action of the atoms of the body and raises it even into the ascension. About 100 feet underneath is the large room wherein are produced the materials and devices used in the laboratories, everything operated by a form of electricity. There is reception room at the level of the laboratories, which opens into sleeping quarters and the audience hall. The hall is about 40 by 80 feet, with domed sky-colored ceiling and radiant walls. There is a piano and an organ in it, and whatever is required for the occasion for which the hall is being used. Saint Germain used it for a banquet room as well as an audience hall. The cosmic mirror, 12 by 20 feet, is on the east wall. The room called the Sphere of Light is entered through a concealed door in the wall at the far end of the audience hall. The shape of it is a sphere. It is used to intensify the expansion of the light in individuals. The Secret Valley is in the mountains in the region of Tucson, Arizona. It is entered through a tunnel which is concealed to the outer world. It consists of a space of around 100 acres. It's very beautiful, semi-tropical, with an abundance of various fruits, vegetables, and nuts. There is a lovely waterfall at one end of the valley near the ancient building, which is magnificent with its white onyx and pink marble interior. This is the retreat of Ascended Master Ariel. I thank you, family. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for your purchases. Thank you for your light. Thank you for sharing this space of high frequency and vibration with me. Multi-dimensional energy. My Cash App is $SAIWOODAGOD. That's $Sawu the God. As you move forth in stillness and blessings, love and light, health and wholeness. Love y'all, family. Peace.